All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to Drink the Movies. I am Brian, and we are on today 22 of our Advent calendar here. We have been just crushing through these whiskeys. I mean, it's been amazing. It's been a really good month. A lot of really good whiskeys. Actually, yesterday's whiskey might be one of my favorites that I've had in a long time. I'm definitely going to be checking that out. Woodinville. Who knew? But we know now. That's okay because we have been opening all of these. We have opened all of these so far. We have been all the way from the top, RUT, all the way down to Seattle, down here, and we only have 3 little windows left to go. So hopefully you've been drinking along with me if you've been doing your own Advent calendar or whatever. Maybe you're doing a Lego Advent calendar. I do like those too. But, I mean, there's something nice about getting to look forward to a little dram of whiskey every day, this time of year. So the box is decidedly lighter. There's 2 more in there hiding out, so... we'll get to those, but first we have to get to this. I didn't even read what the airline code was there. DUB, Dublin, okay. Back to Dublin. We've had a couple of Irish offerings here this month, and that is pretty good. That's pretty good. 22. Come on, camera. You can do it. I have faith in you. We are talking 40% ABV. That makes sense. A lot of the Irish whiskeys are going to kind of hold that thing. It's kind of like IPAs, right? Here in America, we do them like 10%, but, everywhere else in the rest of the world, they're pretty practical with things. We like to go over the top. That is A-okay, but we'll see. 40%. I'm looking forward to this. I love Irish whiskey. If you've been following along this month, you've heard me say that a couple of times. So we have had some Irish whiskey offerings, and, taking a look at this. This looks, pretty true to character. Maybe a little bit darker than some of the other Irish ones we've had, but nice golden hue there to that. Not pale, not straw really, just a nice gold kind of character there. A lot of times they're going to be using like used bourbon barrels, so the bourbon gets a lot of that super dark color that you kind of think of when you think of a bourbon, coming from that fresh char. So this is going to pick up a little bit of like those vanilla notes without so much of like the roast and all that color. So let's take a smell here. See what we think. Okay. Smells like some sort of like malt to it. It has a little bit of that malt kind of like funkiness almost to it. Not overly sweet smelling really, which is something that I do normally associate with Irish whiskeys, a little bit more honey kind of coming through, but I'm not really picking up any of that on the nose. Like I said, it's kind of more of this like malty, funky kind of a thing. A little bit of... That's interesting. It's not like baking spice. I'm trying to think of like what kind of spice it is. It's more like saffron kind of smelling almost. Where it's kind of like a more rich, I think of like, the way like Indian food kind of smells, like those kinds of things, like caraway, that sort of thing. Okay, yeah, that's lovely. You get a little bit of the vanilla, kind of coming through there. A little bit of sweetness, but not a lot. There's very, very minimal heat to it. Just 40%. It is incredibly smooth. Yes, this tastes really nice. Not getting a ton of complexity. Kind of beyond that, I'm still kind of picking up mostly from the aroma there. That's malted barley, but maybe that's on me. I don't know. We'll find out what we got in here and see. Oh, look at this little guy. All right, County Dublin in Ireland. Natterjack. Look at that frog guy right there. He's amazing. He's pretty cool. Is that a Natterjack? Is that what you call this guy in Ireland? I don't know. Below us, you'll see glimpses of County Kerry's majestic coastline. Okay, beautiful. Love that. The Natterjack toad, Ireland's only native toad. That's amazing. We've gotten a lot of it. We had Italian, like mythical, like folklore things. Now we've got their toad on here. What a time to be alive in Irish whiskey. Come on now. Yeah. Blending the richness of tradition with a wild, innovative streak. Inspired by the bold stripe of the Natterjack Toad. Okay. Inviting you to earn your stripe. Earn my stripe. I did. All right, let's take a look here at the tasting notes, kind of the odds and ends of this whiskey and see what it says. Natterjack Irish Whiskey Blend number 1, 40%. Virgin American Oak, finished with a dash of Defiance. Creamy vanilla, orange zest, cinnamon, apple, spicy notes, cedarwood, tobacco, and smooth. It is 100% smooth. That is absolutely... The biggest one should be smooth because that's what it is. Vanilla, yeah, a little bit. Definitely creamy. Now that I see that, yeah, it does have kind of a nice, like, creamy consistency. Irish butter, maybe, which I kind of associate as being, very, very sweet cream, a little grassy to it. Not seeing that necessarily on here, but I do have, like, cedarwood and tobacco, some spicy notes. Maybe cedarwood. Maybe that's what I was... like that saffron kind of thing. Maybe cedarwood is more akin to what I was smelling. Yeah, maybe that's it. Let's see what it says here. Crafted from 20% malted barley, okay, and 80% corn. Okay, you can account for some of that sweetness. That is a lot of corn, I think, in an Irish whiskey. Let me know if that's true or not. But I don't know of many others that use that higher proportion of corn, so that's kind of interesting. Triple distilled for signature Irish smoothness. First aged in ex-bourbon barrels for depth. It achieves its unique character in Virgin American Oak, char level 4, adding warmth and a whisper of spice. Yeah, it is. It's I didn't pick up, like I said, a lot of like warmth through it, but it is very like comforting. It's very cozy. Like I said, it does definitely have kind of that creamy kind of consistency to it. So while you're not getting like, sometimes like the alcohol like gives you like a hug, but this doesn't do that necessarily, but it does definitely, it's very like comforting on the palate there. So yeah, I love this guy. I love this toad. I'm going to look up a picture of if that's what the toad really looks like, because he's pretty epic. I love that. So yeah, check out Natterjack. I've not seen this one before, but maybe you have by you if you've tried it, or if you're in Dublin. Let me know what you think about this whiskey. So I think that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. I've got 2 more to do, so looking forward to those, and then I guess I don't know, take a nap or something, because it's been a lot of whiskeys this month, but it's been amazing. And thank you so much to everyone who's joined me so far. I got 2 more days to go, so we'll be back tomorrow with another one. Check out drinkthemovies.com for more information on what we have going on the podcast, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers. Sláinte.